welcome to the family show. Still don't have a name for this, but it's only the third episode, so I guess we really don't have a right to name it yet because not many people have watched it just yet. But my name is Jay, and this is my wife, Amy, and we started doing this a little bit last year, just talking about family issues and topics that the family deal with. And we put 2 out before, and they went over well. Some of you watched them. We appreciate that. But we want to get back to doing this on a more regular schedule, and just kind of sharing our story with you, and maybe some way our story might help encourage you or bless your family as you try to do your thing at home with your spouse and your kids. I guess the thing we want to start off with is just last week we released publicly that we were expecting our 6th child, and the video went out, and a number of people have watched it, and some very good friends have responded in a tremendous way, family and friends, with just a lot of love and support and encouragement and prayers. And so I just wanted to start off by saying, if you are one of those people, thank you so much for watching the video, and then for taking the time to comment to us on Facebook. It was great to see those responses, because when you sometimes announce that you're having the 6th kid, you don't know what people are going to say. Because we had the 5th kid, and some people were like, 5, that's great, that's fantastic, that's awesome. And then 5 were like, you know how that happens, right? So when we found out we were having 6, I think those were some of the things that we were thinking about. What are people going to say when we say we're having 6 kids?
Yes.
So, yeah. But the response has been great, and so really, truly, thank you to everyone who responded and shared a comment. We really, really appreciate that, and it makes us going into this new chapter in our life a little more exciting and fun, knowing we have such great support out there.
Oh.
Yeah. So I think we should tell you a little bit about ourselves so you can help get to know us a little bit, and then why we're doing this video, and what we hope happens out of this video. We've been married for 19 years. We are in full-time ministry. We have survived those 19 years with 17 of them being full-time. Mm-hmm. We had a season of part-time ministry, a season of volunteer ministry. But I think when we moved away from home in 1998, that was the beginning of our full-time ministry career. And so was it 17 years later, something like that, we're still in full-time ministry. And so that's something you need to know, because that's part of why we're doing this. We have 5 kids. Why don't you tell us about our 5 kids? Because I don't want to do all the talking and you just sit here and look. Great. I want you to talk as well. So tell them about our 5 kids.
Okay, well, we have 5 kids, and the oldest is 17.
Way to clarify
that. The oldest is 17, it's a boy. We have 4 boys, and then we have a girl at the end. So 17 is Logan, 16 is Nate, 12 is Aiden, 9 is Asher, and Brea is 7.
I'm so glad you have to stop and think about ages, because people ask me at the church all the time, what are your kids? And I'm like,
well, I only do that because Asher and Aiden both have a birthday in January, so they're both going to be a year older.
Yeah, coming up very quickly. Yeah,
so.
A couple weeks, yeah, for sure. So yeah, 5 kids, like Amy said. And one of the things about this is what we hope to share with you. We've chosen to be a little more open and transparent, because we want you guys to see a family who is open and transparent. I think when you go through YouTube, you can watch a lot of family vloggers and you see all the fun, all of the goofy things that they do, and I think sometimes we think, oh man, that family's got it all together. But we just believe, because we don't have everything together, and we're weird and goofy, but not in the good ways. What we want to do is encourage families to know that there are other families out there that clearly do not have it all together. And so we want to share our story because one, God has laid it on my heart to do this for a number of years, just to kind of step into that place where we're able to talk about family life, talk about ministry, talk about raising kids in a context that is very real. You can go to anybody's blog and get the 5 best ways to do this or to do that, or 10 ways to make your marriage successful, and those are great. But I think I've always wanted to see us become a family where we're talking about real life, and hey, it's not always 5 quick, easy steps, and this goes this way. Sometimes it takes 7 or 8 steps before you even begin to get something to go the right way. And so I just always wanted to share our family in a way that lets other families know that, okay, so we're a little off the beaten path, but we're okay. We're okay. It's good. So we've come to a season in our life where we're pregnant again. We've just announced that we're having number 6, and for me, it comes at a time in our life, our lives, where I'm thinking, God, really, this is the time you want to give us a child? This is the season that you want us to do this in? And I say that for a couple reasons. One, we are clearly older than we used to be. So, do we want to tell them our age?
I don't care.
Okay,
No.
so I'm 40.
I'm 42.
Amy's 42. And I remember when we had Brea, you were 35. And you were labeled high risk because you were over 35 and having a child. And Brea was pretty textbook.
Yeah.
No complications.
Yeah.
Labor was beautiful. The whole experience is great.
Yeah.
So I laugh at God a little bit and say, okay, so we're in our 40s now and we're having another one. And of course, all of those typical alarms go up and say, but you're so old. Right? But then we've met some other women who have told us great stories about either being the child of a significantly older woman or being significantly older when they've had a child.
Yeah.
You've gotten to talk a lot more because I don't
There's
talk about lady stuff with ladies. But
yeah, a lot of women have encouraged me that way. Just that, that they've either had children or, like Jay said, they are the child of a 40-something, and the benefits of that, and we've just been really blessed by the positive feedback we've gotten.
Yeah. But it's not just that we're older. We've also experienced a significant change in life, and that I took a new job, a new ministry position, which required us to pack up our family and move 15 minutes from where we used to live. It required us to change school districts. It's changed our financial status. And so, I don't know that anybody wants to walk into a new job a couple months after the start and be like, oh, and guess what? We're pregnant now, So it's been kind of fun to see God do this in a timing that is clearly not our own, not when we thought we would want a child, but something that God has started for us. And so I think that's unique, and I think that's special, and I think our idea of family is unique and special, and I think that's why we want to do this, is we want to share with you our journey, our story as we go into having another child and being in full-time ministry, working for a significantly lesser salary, which scares a lot of people, including us. We're going to be transparent. It scares us a lot of times. But the one thing that we've come to know from God is that He is faithful, and He is loving, and He is caring, and He is yet to leave us in a place where we have felt abandoned. We may have experienced difficulties and dark times, but it's never been at a place where we've been hopeless. And I think that's just a reflection of who God is. Would you say anything additional to that? Or?
I would agree.
Agree?
I would agree.
You're making this a really easy vlog.
Yeah.
The other thing we want to try to do with all of this is through our years of parenting and being in ministry, we have been blessed to have been able to come alongside other couples, other parents, other families, And they've asked questions, and they've wanted to know how we've done some things, and they wanted to know our thoughts on a few things. And one of the things I would love for us to be able to do, and I'm hoping you would help us with this, is we want to know what family questions you might have. How can we come alongside of you as a family and encourage you and help you to grow in your faith, and how to chase after God in a way that is sincere and genuine and authentic, and all those great little catch words there that makes it alive for you. So we would love to hear your questions. We'd love to hear your comments and feedback, and know some of the things that are important to you as either a mom or a dad or a husband or a wife, or even as a kid if you're watching this as a kid. We want to make this an opportunity that we are interacting with you and you're interacting with us. So please send us your questions. I don't have much more to say other than this. I kind of feel like this is like an introduction video. We've done 2 other family vlogs where we've talked about the topic of sex because someone asked us a question about how we talk to our kids with sex, and I'll leave a link for that in the comment below if you're interested in watching that. And then we've talked, the most recent vlog was on moving, and just kind of the impact that moving has on a family, and I'll leave a link for that one as well in the comments below. But going forward, I think the hope is to try to do this weekly, if not bi-weekly, and really just start talking about some things that are important to us as a couple and as a family, as husband and wife, and hopefully those things mean something to you and can encourage you in some way. So I think really this is like the introduction to the vlog series, and wherever God takes it, He takes it, and however He uses it. But we're just trying to share a little bit of what He's doing in our lives. So, anything you want to add to that?
Not really.
Just here looking pretty, which is fine by me. Hey, thanks for watching this quick little video. Please tune in next time. Hit the subscribe button so that you know when a new one comes up. You'll be notified and you can come over and check it out. If you liked the video, thumbs up, and please leave a comment or share your questions and thoughts below. And if the Lord wills, we will be back here next week with another vlog where we will actually have a topic to talk about.
Yes,
So
that'd be much more helpful.
that'd be much more helpful. Okay, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.